This short screencast is just an overview of the official JavaDocs reference page. This is something we're going to be using a great deal from here out on in the course. So let's go have a look. I have a link up in this week's material to the actual JavaDocs reference. This is Oracle's official listing of all of the building classes that come with Java. So when you first look at this, it might look a little bit intimidating, but let's talk about a couple of things. First of all, you have all of the main packages that are in Java listed in this upper left-hand pane. And then below it are all of the classes within Java. In this main center page is going to be the details of whatever you selected over here on the left. So for this example, we're going to look at the class character since it shows up as one of the first ones, and we start talking about predefined methods. And a couple of ways you can do this is in my browser, I'm going to literally just use the search feature and start going to the occurrences. You'll see the word character appears in a lot of them. I'm going to scroll till we get to the actual class whose sole name is character. So I'm going to click on that in this left-hand page over here, and we'll see that in the main frame, we're going to have the layout of the class. Now this format is going to be absolutely consistent across all the classes, so let's take just a second and get familiar with what you're actually going to find in the JavaDocs. Class character, of course, tells you where it's located, what package it is part of, and you'll see some summary information at the beginning. But following the summary information are going to be two main areas of interest, the field summary and the method summary. I'm going to scroll down to the method summary because that's what we're really concerned about most often. Fields are things that are internal that you may or may not need to know about. But if I scroll through all this, I finally get to the method summary. And you'll see that all of the methods are listed here alphabetically. All the methods are part of the class. And I'm just going to scroll down right now to the toUpper method, which is pretty straightforward. Uppercase rather. In fact, I'm going to look all the way down here almost at the end, and you'll see that here is the signature of the method. Okay, a couple things to know. In the left-hand column here is the return type. So we're going to see that this is a static method, which we'll talk about later, but it returns a character value. toUpperCase takes as its one argument in a character and returns the actual uppercase representation of that character. So if you send in a lowercase a, this would return, of course, an uppercase a. If I send in an uppercase a, it still returns an uppercase a. So it doesn't get mad when you give it an uppercase character. It will just make sure that whatever you send it is the uppercase equivalent of that. So this is how you look up every one. If you want to look at a few more details, you'll notice that it's hyperlinked. And I can go in here to the details on this. And it tells me a couple of information notions about it, its parameters, what it returns, and it also gives you some of the related methods you may find in within this class or potentially even other classes. So this is just a quick overview of the JavaDocs. You're going to be spending a lot of time in here, so I hope this has helped a little bit. Thanks.